What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to the Southampton Liverpool preview and prediction video. And Liverpool will have to make wholesale changes for this game. The absolute morons at the Premier League put this game on Tuesday, just a few days after a grueling 120-minute cup final against Chelsea, where a lot of Liverpool players played 120, 125 minutes, and some even picked up injuries. Salah, Van Dijk, Robertson picked up muscle injuries. They will be out for this game alongside Fabinho, and probably Thiago, Henderson, Mane, Trent Alexander-Arnold won't start either because they played the full 120 minutes. Probably the only player that I can see starting in this one is maybe Alisson and Konate. You know, goalkeepers and defenders don't tire as much as midfielders and attacking players. So let me know what is your prediction and how would you line up if you were Liverpool for this game. My prediction is a really hard-fought 2-1 Liverpool win. And Liverpool have a pretty decent record against Southampton, but last season we lost here 1-0, and this will be Southampton's last home game, so they will treat this like a Champions League final. Hasenhüttl said that this will be their Champions League final. The Southampton manager will fire his team up because they will want to give something to their fans to shout about. They are already safe, so they have nothing to play for. But you could see yesterday the way Newcastle played against Arsenal, that even teams who have nothing to play for, if that's their last home game of the season, they want to give a good show to their fans. Probably Firmino, Jota and Origi would be my front line, but Minamino could start as well. And Naby Keita probably can play in this game because he came off in the second half against Chelsea. James Milner will probably start, Curtis Jones will probably start, Tsimikas, the hero of the penalty shootout, will start alongside Joel Matip, who came on only after 90 minutes for the injured or tired Van Dijk. Joe Gomez will start probably at right back, and as I said, probably Konate will play at centre back, and Van Dijk will sit this one out, and Alisson will play in goal. Of course, the big question is, will Harvey Elliott take part? Will Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain take part? Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain hasn't played since March, and Harvey Elliott also didn't play recently. So those are big risks, because those players are not really in rhythm, they are not really match sharp. So it would be a risk to start with them. They could actually come on as substitutes. But the big question, the big headache for Liverpool will be, of course, how to assemble a team which will be fresh enough but also good enough to have the quality to play against Southampton for a victory, because Liverpool need to win this game if they want to keep the title race, the title hopes alive. Many Liverpool fans already have given up on the title, but West Ham did Liverpool a favour by taking 2 points off Man City. So now what Liverpool need to do is get a victory, and then we will take the game, take the title race to the last day of the season. But it will not be easy, because as I said, Southampton haven't played for a long time. They will be very fresh and ready to go. I think the Southampton played the last time on May the 7th, so actually 10 days ago. Since then, Liverpool probably played 2 games. And as I said, Liverpool have a pretty decent record against Southampton. Away from home, you know, we have beaten them three times out of the past 4 meetings. But before that, Liverpool have lost twice and drawn one at Southampton, so in their stadium. So this will be a tricky game. Southampton, of course, don't have a great home record. They lost to Chelsea, they lost to Man City, they lost to a lot of teams at home recently, but they have beaten Arsenal, they have beaten Everton, they have beaten West Ham, so they have beaten some decent sides, but they lost 4 out of the last 5 home games, so that certainly gives Liverpool an encouragement. Liverpool absolutely have to win this if they want to be in with a shout of winning the title. And also, I just want Liverpool to get above 90 points. And with 2 victories, we can still get to 92 points. And that would represent a very good Premier League season, regardless if it's good enough to win the title or not. I always judge Liverpool on the points that they amass, and any season where Liverpool get 90 plus points, I consider that a very good season. It's a shame that Liverpool are competing with probably the best ever team the Premier League has ever seen in Guardiola's Manchester City, of course, pumped up artificially by the oil sponsorships, but still this is a brilliant Man City side, so coming second to them there is no shame in that. From Liverpool's point of view, we just need to iron out some of the draws that cost Liverpool in this title race, and it's it's a shame because you could afford to lose 5, 6, 7 games previously, get to 80-85 points, and that would have been enough in many Premier League seasons to win the title. Nowadays, even with 90 points, I mean, Liverpool are the only team who finished with more than 90 points and not win the title. The previous team was Manchester United, of course, in that Aguero moment season, where they got 89 points and didn't win the title. Then Liverpool got 97 points and didn't win the title. This season, Liverpool could get to 92 points and not win the title. It's a real shame, but we are still on for the treble. We can win still the Champions League alongside the League Cup and the FA Cup. And I love the fact that Jurgen Klopp sent 3 text messages straight after Liverpool were confirmed to win the FA Cup. One was, of course, for his wife, Ulla Klopp, and the other 2 were for Reece Williams and Ned Phillips, because without those 2 players, Liverpool wouldn't be in the Champions League. Sorry, not after winning the FA Cup, but after qualifying for the Champions League final. He sent the 2 texts to Reece Williams and Ned Phillips. He said, "I remember the final game of last season, and they left the pitch with a bandage around the head, cuts on their faces, and that was really a symbol for the whole period of the second half of the season. We went through on one leg, one eye. It was incredible. It was such a tough season last season." And that's true. And probably without Alisson's 95th minute winning header against West Brom, we wouldn't have been even in the Champions League. Jurgen Klopp said, "Hopefully nobody forgot how hard we fought to even be in the Champions League. We felt it mentally. The public wasn't shy of telling us that we underperformed and all these kind of things. You try to understand, you think, wait a minute, we are facing teams in the strongest league in the world, having played for the majority of the time without our full defense. We had no centre-backs. We had to play midfielders in the defense. They then had to use other players in midfield, and nothing really worked. Now we should really squeeze everything out of these competitions. So far we are. We won the FA Cup, we won the League Cup. It's already a historic season. Let's try and push Man City all the way for the Premier League title." And Jurgen Klopp also said that the Man City team that we are competing against is incredible. The consistency that Man City show, the quality they have, it's a team full of wonderful footballers. And the most challenging thing is when you have these talented boys, to make it clear the importance of throwing everything on the page. And they do it. I really respect that a lot, and we do it as well. It's the same mix. The best teams not just have the best quality players, but they also work the hardest. And that's very, very important. We are different teams with similar skills, and I'm sure intense is even the right I'm not sure intense is even the right word anymore. The levels we push each other to is absolutely crazy. And look, being just around them without qualifying for finals would be not that cool, because being even a point behind them is still a point behind. It's close, but it's not where you want to be. But because we have qualified for finals, we won 2 of them, then we have another one to go for. That makes it a really enjoyable season. I probably have a bit of rose-tinted glasses, but I think it's very exciting to watch if you are a neutral and think, wow, what are they doing? They really are going to the very end, and it's great to be involved because of the quality of the opponent. And yes, Liverpool's season probably wouldn't be as enjoyable if we were just second behind Man City all the way in the Premier League title race, and we wouldn't be in the cup finals. But because Liverpool already won 2 cup finals and we are in the Champions League final as well, this makes the season even more enjoyable. So it's true, and it shows that you can't just concentrate on the Premier League. You have to take every competition seriously, because you never know whether you can even overtake Man City at any point, because they just have almost the perfect squad. With Haaland next season, they will have an even stronger squad. And Jurgen Klopp said both finals against Chelsea are really good testament. 2 teams of incredibly high level. We cannot leave them out of these talks, because they went for those cups, 2 cups and quarterfinals in the Champions League. So Chelsea also had a very good season. The concentration level was absolutely insane. and both were examples of top finals according to Jurgen Klopp. People want to see goals, and I understand, but I cannot see that nobody got bored by these games because there was so much in it. This is how we push each other. And Jurgen Klopp shared this, and I absolutely love this. My idea of life is I don't expect anything. I don't take anything for granted. As long as I have a chance, it was always enough for me. And we have the chance, obviously, to react. So let's give it a try. So we felt already how rubbish it feels when you lose a cup final. So you have to work for getting the other feeling, getting the winning feeling after the cup final. When we sang the song after the Champions League defeat against Real Madrid in my kitchen, that we will bring the trophy back to Liverpool, and then we actually did it, I think it was pretty special. By the way, this morning my phone reminded me of that memory with a picture of Peter Krawiec and another friend of mine holding a vase, pretending it was the trophy. That's when we started creating the song, but it's a good example. So you try hard, you want to win everything, we go for it with all you have, and it's still possible to lose. And it feels really not good, and I had it too often in my life. But if I'm 100% honest, they all sharpened my mind as well. So I don't think I made a lot of mistakes in the finals, but maybe there were here and there little mistakes, little things that we could improve. I thought you have to perform, like you have to play your best game. And then we won the Champions League. When it was the worst final we played, to be honest, I was more than happy with that. And I was not coaching on the sideline, do this, do that. I accepted it like this. And we tried to defend on a decent level and to get through this game. So we all have to learn to win, but sometimes we don't give ourselves enough time for it. And that's true. And Jordan Henderson said it's an incredible feeling to make history. Jordan Henderson becomes the first Liverpool captain to lift 6 different trophies as the captain of Liverpool, and to be part of Liverpool's history means a lot. And he said to captain and lead this team means so much as well. So I never take that for granted, but we want more. We want to win more trophies. We want to win more cup finals. We want to compete at the highest level for years to come, because this is still at the middle of the road, I feel, for this Jurgen Klopp Liverpool team. We can still achieve more. We can still win more Champions Leagues. We can still win more Premier Leagues, more FA Cups, more League Cups. We just need to get the transfers right in the summer and go again next season. But still, there is still a fabulous 2 weeks left of this season, so let's make the most of it. Let's win all our remaining games, and let's see where that takes us. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Bye.